Good morning, Team AB. Today we are going to work on the thematic apperception test. Remember, this is the second test that Charlie takes in order to see if he's a good candidate for the experiment. Some background information on the test. It was created in the 30s by a psychologist and a psychoanalyst. They study the mind. And the purpose was to learn more about a person's thoughts, concerns, and motives based on the stories that they create. It is said to be effective in obtaining information about a person's view of the world and their attitudes about themselves or other people. The test and the pictures have changed over time, but the image that you'll see today is a common image if you were to do a search on Google for this particular test. It does require the test taker to create a story based on the image. For today's test, you will be using this particular image. And when you approach it, I want you to think about all of the elements that we've talked about throughout the year in terms of our stories and our text. So think about the characters and what they show in terms of their personality, how do they act and interact with other people, what are their behaviors, their background. You want to think about the setting. You could think about coming up with a particular theme, even in this short story. You'll think about conflict. So all those elements should really be put into your story. You also want to think about that this is a snapshot of something that's happening in this particular moment. And your story should include things about what's led up to this event in this particular moment. And then, of course, details of this snapshot in this moment. And also what happens next. What is the outcome? So again, you want to make sure that you look at what's leading up to it, what's happening in the moment, and what's going to happen afterwards. You want to take it as far as you'd like, use your imagination. Again, it should be a story. You can either write in the first person point of view or the third person point of view, but it should no way be just a list of your observations of what's happening in the picture. It should be something that you're telling a story about what's happening in the picture. So if you have any questions about anything, feel free to reach out, but I can't wait to see the stories that you create. So good luck and have a good day.